So here's the new garage. I basically packed everything up over here, and that big ZX7 frame, or ZX7R frame, I sold it. Now, an improvement is, well, I'll get to this one here in a second, but I bought a battery box. I believe I might have mentioned that no, I didn't mention that in a different video. And these are all my tools that I have right now. And the progress is this. So this bike here does not have, it doesn't have a, it did not have a tank or a seat, and I didn't really have an axle. Well, I found it later, but I didn't really have it at the beginning. And now this one, I bought this one, and I bought this frame here. Okay, so the reason why I bought this one and this one is because this one doesn't have a title. And in Georgia, the minimum, well, hold on here. So, so the reason for getting those additional two bikes, is because in Georgia, you can't title anything with you can't register it or get insurance on it if it doesn't have a title. And in order for me to get a title for it, you have to have a bond in order to go to the tag office to get a title for it. And the bond, it would cost me about $125, and the minimum bond is $5,000. So basically, that means if the previous owner of that one bike comes back and says, "Hey, that bike is actually mine. I lost it. Yada yada yada," then they would get the $5,000, and I want to pay the bond company back $5,000. When the bike is not even worth that, it's worth like maybe half. So yeah, so I just went ahead and bought those two bikes. This one I bought for about $450. Actually, $450, $500. And then that frame over there I bought for about $150-ish. But I actually got some other things with that one. I got some forks for it, and I've got a tank. Actually, the tank is right under here. So, yeah, buddy, look at that nice blue. So, so with that one, so for this bike, I did not know it was, I knew it was wrecked, I didn't know how bad. I thought it only had, I knew this was damaged because of the pictures. I had a feeling, if you can see it, that is the rim. It's actually broken. It's missing that whole chunk right there. If you can focus, there we go. It's missing that whole piece. It goes all the way up here. It's missing all the way up here. I don't know if this tire is still good. I'm hoping so. These headers are totally shot. They're crushed, as you can see right there. Totally caved in. And this oil cooler is gone. The line is, well, the line's right here. And this is the hard part right here. This piece right here, this frame piece, and this. So when he hit, basically this guy told me that he was coming out of a turn, and he was going wide, and at about 50 miles an hour, and he hit a car head on, and that's what all this damage is. He said well, I'm hoping the motor's still good. Should be, but the exhaust is totally shot. As you can see, that muffler down there is just gone. But praise be, the seat is in basically relatively good condition, except for this maybe a little tear here. But I mean, it's a nice seat. And oh, actually, I'm sorry, I told you wrong earlier. This tank here came on that bike. It did come on that bike. but I can't use it. So this tank here is from this bike, and as you can see, it's totally like it's totally shot. Like there is nothing good about this tank. It's got dents, dings. I can't even mount it because of this bend right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the parts off of this tank, put them on that tank, and then I'll be good to go. But the good thing about this bike is that when he wrecked it, the fairings were off. So I got the side, I got all the fairings except for like this. It's just a little damage right there. I can fix that. But the rear wheel seems fine. There doesn't seem to be any other frame damage on the bike other than just the front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to tear down both bikes. I'm going to take this frame and use it to repair this one. And then while I'm doing that, I'm going to tear everything down and basically build this one. Oh yeah, there's the forks from that other, from this bike. Let's see what else. Oh, so you know that before I had this Two Brothers Racing exhaust, but I don't know what that mid pipe goes to. Well, while I was busy in the family stuff, where can I put? I'll just put it there. Basically, while I was busy in the family stuff, I went ahead and ordered the pipe straight from Two Brothers, and they have it. This cost me about $100, and it should bolt right up to the bike. So as of now, because I plan on making both bikes, making two bikes out of making. So as of now, I am planning on making two good bikes out of this lot of 3, and depending on how everything goes, I'm going to be riding one and then either selling one or giving it away in like a raffle or something that I might do later on my channel. But basically for now, I'm going to be I'm going to take y'all on the ride with me in building these bikes and have fun, learn, because I've never worked on a motorcycle before, so this is going to be interesting. And yeah, so that's basically it. Hopefully we can grow this channel together and we can all learn and experience new things. And yeah, so thanks guys.